As we get the eyes clear and the wings are open for Calypso lovers, our next performer, this young man, still hold one of the records as one of the Calypso king of the world. The man still hold that record. I just call him the captain. He is also the reigning extempo king of Trinidad and Tobago. I just call him the man from Miaro, accompanied by Roy Kipp and the Calypso All-Stars. Let's welcome Winston Peters, the Gypsy.
Caribbean insight really is dynamite. Caribbean insight really super was spite. Caribbean insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean insight really is dynamite.
This is the movement of our people, our history, and our culture to the world.
Would you please sit and relax? Let's welcome Winston Peters, better known as Gypsy.
From the Trinidad, location 7 miles off the coast of Venezuela. SOS, SOS, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Help! Help! The Trinidad, a luxury liner, sailing the Caribbean Sea with an old captain named Eric Williams. Oh yes, it's smooth and free. But sadly Eric Williams passed away. The ship hit rough water that day. Someone turned the bridge over to a captain named Chambers. Me blood crawl, things start to fall. Hold me head when I sail a ball. Captain, this ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough. Oh yes, we gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship or shall we stay on it and perish slow? We don't know, we don't know. Captain, you tell me what to do. Whoa, whoa. Was a beauty with wealth that few surpassed, and in her day she sailed majestically. There were few in her class. Faithfully she fulfilled her sailor's need. Some were overpowered by greed, and so they pilfered slow. Some took by bulk and go. Now she looked dull, she's at a lull. She could barely sit on her hull. Captain, the ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough. Oh yes, we gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship or shall we stay on it and perish slow? We don't know, we don't know. Captain, you tell me what to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Trinidad, in her day of sailing, she was a friend to one and all. She never once ever hesitated to answer all SOS calls. And yes, well, she always did her best to help all those in distress. Now it's so sad to see she's in difficulties. Though she helped Jheri, some of them cheer and sarcastically declare, Captain, the ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough. We gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship or shall we sit on it and perish slow? We don't know, we don't know. Captain, you tell me what to do. Whoa, whoa. If only there was something I could have done to restore the credibility of this beautiful vessel. Money's no problem. Now there's a lot of fingers pointing, suspicion running strong. Who's to be blamed for all her failures? Who's to be blamed for doing her wrong? Now please remember I'm warning you, for to the air she had the same crew who hold the keys to her vault. So we know who's at fault. Now it's up to you, it's up to me to make her worthy to go back to sea. Captain, the ship is sinking. Captain, the seas are rough, oh yes. We gas tank almost empty, no electricity. We oil pressure reading low. Shall we abandon ship, or shall we stay on it and perish slow? We don't know. Captain, you tell we what to do. We don't know. Captain, you tell we, we don't know. You tell me, we don't know. Put up a flag, oh gosh, we don't know. When we turn to the World Bank for help, somebody put an application to the World Bank. Probably we may get some help to do the repairs. We don't know. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She must be gone for payment. Listen across. Imagine that I can rule my own life, 'cause I really don't know how to rule my life. Imagine that I can rule my own life, 'cause I really don't know how to rule my wife. Tell me what to do, I really don't know. I never bounce up with a woman who like him, so I send she up by she parent to stay. And when I go to look for she, the girl a day. So I ask she ma, for she steady. I ask she pa, for she. But when I ask she old granny, this is what she said to me. She said Monday, she went okay. Tuesday, she went back again. Wednesday, this girl went for Kane. She must be right in the back there. Is now I find my wife acting vikey bike. I try to talk to she about this cane she like. Every time I go, she go in and roam. I decide well I go plant a whole cane feel home. It's no like the woman get Jheri. She don't want to suck the cane that I plant for she. So I push a whole cane feeling she mouth. She still prefer to go for cane all about. She man, but she pa, but she. But when I ask she old granny, well here where granny said to me, she said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she must be gone fucking with some man again. La la da 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 la la da 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 la 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 la. You know, when you have a wife who like to go for cane, you know what you have to do? You have to put on your what? You mean you put on your glove to beat she when she going for cane? Well, it's no sense she going for cane. When I found out that my wife was going for cane, you know what I did? At last I sit down and attack my brain. How to stop this woman from going for cane? I take my little brother from the country and I bring the little boy home to watch man she. When you hear this call coming to the end, that woman and my brother, that is best of friend. The woman really care what she do. You know she start going for cane with my brother too. Achima, for she. Achipa, for she. But when I ask she old granny, well is she who said to. She said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this girl went for cane. She must be gone for cane, for cane, for cane. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she must be gone. Listen, listen guys, listen, take that down a little bit for me. Let me hear all the ladies say for cane. All your singing real nice. Let me hear all you again, let me hear all you. Now fellas, I don't want you guys to envy these people. Maybe they had a whole lot of practice saying it. You don't know what make them sound that good, do you? Let me hear all the guys say for cane. Keep all your singing so hard that the woman have a right to look for liberation. I mean, when the woman say they want to be on top these days, you can't be against them, eh? It might be a case that they've been at the bottom for too long. Let me hear you guys. Let me hear you really say for cane like you mean it, fellas. All you're making me feel so shame. All you're making me feel that I shouldn't be a man. All you're fucking. I mean, where's that? Fucking. So fellas, now that all you're in here with somebody else's girlfriend, somebody else's woman, somebody else's wife, where you think your wife gone? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she must be gone. Take it down from me, take it down and keep it there. Listen. Inside this show you make me happy. This is the kind of man that I like to see. One woman enough, he could take on more. Cause as you notice, he come to the show with 4. Believe me, my friend, I ain't find nothing wrong. A fella like you look big and strong. But when you finish, mind you bounce your head. Them look like they could take you for cane until you're dead. Must be gone. Now listen. Is what's going on here? I would like to know how 3 big men would come to a show. The man on the right look like he's a boss with the burgundy shoe and some watch his foot cross. Believe me, my friend, this doesn't make me do. You could have at least bring one woman with you. If this kind of thing does make me bet for true, I wonder which one of them going for game with you. See what? See that? Yeah. She must be gone. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, she must be gone. I don't want to say you look out of place. The way you fanning and wiping your face. But believe me, what I said is true. I like the lady that you brought with you. Believe I was talking to her earlier today. You might be surprised to hear what she had to say. She said you feel you're strong and you is a wall. But how we don't know that he can't go fucking at all. She went fucking. She went back again. Wednesday, this girl went fucking. She must be. You looking strong, you look like a boxer. But you look like Eric said, oh, that the radio announcer. Well, that is the truth. Well, you do your chores. Cause I could see this lady on the side is yours. Well, that I really could understand. Eric, we know that you is a macho man. But anytime the fella failing in duty, darling, you could come up fucking with me. She went Tuesday, Wednesday, this girl went fucking. She must be gone fucking. Of it, she run away from home. She mother said she's too young to roam. She don't give a damn, she come down to town. She say that song is for the young and strong. From the time she land in the city, the girl bunks up with bad company. She start following J. Joyce and Yvonne. Drinking, smoking, sleeping, getting high. And she don't care if she live or die. The mother comes down in tongue and she start to cry. Too sad. Only running all around. You only funking down the town. You don't take no time to think. Girl, watch out how much do you drink. Too sad. You really take this for a joke. Girl, watch out how much do you smoke. You only just clean up and pose. Putting white powder in your nose. It's too sad. My child, so wild. Fools and drunk and falling down, breaking mass in town, roaming everywhere, sleeping in the square. Alright. Where Susan come from up in the country, everybody really surprised at she. Nobody can pinpoint where she went wrong. The child from a good religious background. Engineer said she was doing fine, till the bright light in some close to mine. Now she forget all that she left behind. Nowadays she just in up in style and living a life that's very wild. The people around her forget she's still a child. Susan, you're only running all around. You're only funking down the tongue. You only take no time to think. Child, watch out how much do you drink. Susan, you really take this for a joke. Girl, watch out how much do you smoke. You only just clean up and pose. Putting white powder in your nose. Susan, my child, so wild. Susan, drunk and falling down, breaking masses down, roaming everywhere, conquered in the square. Alright. Susan living footloose and fancy free. She don't give a damn about nobody. All she doing is hanging out all the time. The only thing she is interested in is lime. Must this continue from day to day? Should all our children grow up this way? Growing up before they will learn to play. If it does, then it's a real bad fate. How long would we sit around and wait? For kids like Susan, time is getting rather late. Susan,
You only running all around. You only funking down the song. You only take no time to think. Girl, watch out how much thing you drink. Smooth man, you really take this for a joke. Girl, watch out how much thing you smoke. You only just clean up and work, putting white powder in your nose. Smooth man, my child, so wild. Oh yeah. Smooth and drunk and falling down, making my system, roaming everywhere, sleeping in the square. Alright. Oh yeah. The other day I bumped up Susan in town, after not seeing the girl for so long. I can't hide from you, I must tell the truth. She was looking harder than destitute. So that she dropped down to her knees. Mr. Gypsy, go and tell mommy please, beg her hand for me, I want to come home. Life is getting harder every day. Now I know the price I have to pay. Never again will I give my any cause to pay. Susan, you'll be running all around. You'll be funking down the jump. You won't take no time to think. Try to tell how much do you drink. Susan, you really take this for a joke. Girl, watch out how much do you smoke. You'll be just clean up and go, putting white powder in your nose. Susan, my child, so wild. Oh yeah. Smooth and drunk and falling down, making my system, roaming everywhere, and sleeping in the square. Drunk you drunk child, drunk and falling down, making my system, roaming everywhere, sleeping in the square. Little girls, why don't you go home to your mama? Susan, drunk and falling down, making my system, roaming everywhere.
Have you ever stopped and wonder what is the reason why the whole world seems to have gone off, everybody getting high? If you don't smoke or drink something, they swear that you're insane, and like you can't find nobody with a natural head again. High, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. Who are drinking, smoking, or they dripping something? Who are bursting, sniffing, oh God, or they piping something? I tell you the high, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. High, high, the action too high, too high, too high, too high. Oh yes. Oh yeah, yo. Little children who look up to me and you, and they think the things that we do is the things they should do too. Oh, how badly we deceive them. They may look at us as jokes when the only thing we teach them is to sniff, inject and smoke. High, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. We're drinking, smoking, or they facing something. Who are facing, piping, good God, or injecting something. I tell you the high, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. High, high, the action too high, too high, too high, too high. Oh yes. And most of us endeavor for a higher altitude, with no time to stop and ponder, no time to think at all. Every step that we go higher, we get closer to the fall. High, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. We're drinking, pissing, or they sniffing something. We're sniffing, piping, or injecting something. Stop it, cause we high, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. High, high, the action too high. Too high, too high, too high, much too high. Whoa, yeah, yo. Yeah. Whoa, Lord. I have heard a lot of stories. I have seen a lot of war. All about people who went too high with no other place to go. So I put these words together, try to make my lyrics strong, and I do hope they serve one day to bring somebody down. High, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. We're drinking, smoking, or they piping something. We're piping, pacing, oh God, or injecting something. I tell you the high, high, the action high, high. Oh yes, high, high, the action high, high. High, high, the action too high, too high, too high, too high, high, high. The action too high. I don't know why they're trying to fly. High, high, the action too high, like they want to touch the sky. High, high. The action, little boy, you go make your mother cry. High, high, the action too high. I want to say the reason why. High, high, the action too high. 8 out of 10 youths drop. High, high, the action too high. High, high.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen and heard number 2 on the program, Gypsy, very personable Calypsonian, doing a very fine job and perhaps doing the important part of Calypso, delivering a message to the nation that's very good. No hope, no dope, no...
Questions, more questions than answers. In these times here of man-made and natural disasters, questions we asking, no answers we are finding. But it's stranger than fiction, things we witness happening. Every day we look around, well, it's more confusion. The problems intensify without no solution. Helplessly man stand in his wonderland, pondering his fate at some problems he creates. So I'm asking where do we go from here? That's my question to all mankind. Answer me where do we go from here? When UFO fly, man can't tell the reason why. And the Bermuda Triangle is yet still a marvel. And egotistic fanatics ruling our world. Their thumbs and guns in firm control. Tell me where do we go from here? Mama, ay, 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 where? Leaders of great nations are dictators indulge in double deals and corruption, and in their quest for absolute power become dictators, and enslaved subjects still move, creating a very explosive situation where the only way out is an armed revolution. And as man tries to that, he's faced with nature's wrath, storms, earthquakes, famine and drought. You tell me which way is out. The question is where do we go from here? My humble question to all mankind. Answer me where do we go from here? When innocent people fly, they are shot out of the sky. Corruption so terrible that even the corrupted marvel, and egotistic fanatics still rule the world. Their bombs and guns in firm control. Tell me where do we go from here? Mama, ay, ay, ay. As world as crisis, destruction, disaster, and fallout shelters, day by day become more familiar. The United Nations, so full of contention, which poses this question: can man defend man against man's destruction? Come and potatoes prepare for fresh eruption. No food to feed the hungry of many nations. And as we know for sure, for cancer there is no cure. Now come AIDS and herpes that have mankind on their knees. Good God, tell me where do we go from here? And that's my question to all mankind. Answer me where do we go from here? When innocent people fly, they are shot out of the sky. And the Bermuda Triangle still remains a marvel. And egotistic fanatics still rule the world. Their bombs and guns in firm control. Tell me where do we go from here? Mama, ay, ay, ay. Answers, we must find some answers. But world leaders definitely have to try harder. Forget ideology and think more seriously about the problems that really affect humanity. Surely we could do without things like inflation, starvation, corruption, and no more damn invasions. And we have to let them know that apartheid has to go. And when we do one day, we would have no cause to say, good God, tell me where do we go from here? That's my question to all mankind. Answer the question, where do we go from here? When you are both fly, man can't tell the reason why. And the Bermuda Triangle will always remain a marvel. And egotistic fanatics keep ruling the world. control. There's bumps and dancing phone controls everywhere. Where do we go from here?
CITV is your one-stop shop for culture. So share it. Hit me off a like with some fire and some flames. But most of all, subscribe. Why? Because it's the fuel that keeps the cultural revolution moving. So while you make your free commitment, I'll do this.
Hey, you know it's Gal in the Desperado, the Black Spaniard, the leader of the Godfathers Asylum. We never while and we just take lyrical bodies, stack them and pile them. It's the lyrical, never gimmickal, never comical. Put them lie down, you don't know. It's Gal Insane. You're watching right now Caribbean Inside, running right through America, representing the Caribbean full right up in colors. Straight, you don't know. Fire!
Coming up on stage is a gentleman, I just call him the glamour boy from Miaro. This man say, we're having some problems with democracy. He said they're making it a mockery. The name of the song, Mockery of the Democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hand together? Let's welcome Winston Peters, Gypsy.
What is democracy? And to whom is it directed? Whoa, oh, hey. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Suspend the constitution, lawlessness out of hand. And under this constitution, there's no proper prosecution. It look like this constitution is not for the law-abiding man. Only criminals and crooks to get them off of the hook. Good people must have no fun. They have to be on the run, ducking from bandits, bullets and guns. While they're making a mockery of democracy, violating the law with impunity, and some legal entity defend them with alacrity, while they're making a mockery of democracy. Oh my! Oh, 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 oh. Why, oh, oh, oh. Ah, dum, 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 dum. Hey, Amnesty International should be disbanded immediately, or charge them all as accomplices for every crime in every country. Cause it look like their only mission is to see the guilty go free, while the victim rights go to waste. Nobody to plead their case. How long would we stand and see democracy going crazy? Oh, how unjust justice is made to be. Oh my, we making a mockery of democracy, violating the law with impunity, and them legal entity defend them with alacrity, while they making a mockery of democracy. And you see, oh, 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 oh. Go in, oh, yo, 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 yo. Please don't execute the criminals if they've been on death row too long. That's cruel, unusual punishment. Society shouldn't commit this wrong. You violating their human rights. You sure to hear some lawyers say, but the victim rights are lost, while they say justice take its course. Look like them criminals is boss. The guilty rights stay in store, protected under due course of the law. UNC they're making a mockery of democracy, violating the law with impunity, and some legal entity could call defend them with alacrity. They don't care about we. They're making a
of democracy. That's it.
Is a real right, it should be extended to everyone, not only used to protect those who are in flagrant violation. The hypocrisy of the system makes the whole thing a big charade. We should let justice take its place, stop flying in justice space, and we see that it's a straight case. The whole thing is in bad taste. Without justice, human rights is waste. Oh my, they're making a mockery of democracy, violating the law with impunity and the legal fraternity. We should let them know urgently to stop making a mockery of democracy. They're just making a mockery of democracy, violating the law with impunity. Time to tell the mercy committee to have some mercy on we and stop making a mockery of democracy. They're just making a mockery of democracy. Watch them violate the law with impunity and keep protecting the guilty and punishing the innocent constantly, and just making a mockery of democracy. They're making a mockery of democracy. They're making a mockery of the whole damn country. Aloud, I make my country proud. Exalt your name with much acclaim, bring you fortune and fame. But back in my homeland I see I'm treated with real scant courtesy, and frankly I don't think that's the way it should be. When you should remember me, I who write the songs to make you sit and think. I who write the songs that does tickle you pink. I who sing about love and hate and fictitious themes create. And after all these things I do, and I did it all for you, well, all I'm asking in my land is more respect for the Calypsonian. That's all. Whoa, 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 yeah. Away for long, and that is true. And it's not to say that I don't like to be at home with you, but my songs are not on my radio, my face is not on my TV show. It breaks my heart to see why you treat me so badly, when you should remember me. I write these songs that champions the poor man's cause. It's I who write the songs that circumvent the laws. From slavery to emancipation, I've made my contribution. And after all these things I do, God know I did it all for you. So all I'm begging in my land is more respect for the Calypsonian. That's all. Parades and motorcades for queens who sell my land. And now this day I'm proud to say the same for this sportsman, but don't mind what the Calypsonian do. Don't mind how well I represent you. Well, you still make me feel that me and my art form is boo. But may I remind you, I who write the songs to make you sing and dance. I who write the songs to make you jump, you jump, you jump, you jump and prance. From road march to social commentary, you've always depend on me. And after all, and I did it all for you. Well, all I'm asking in my land is more respect for the Calypsonian. That's all. My thing, no, I don't have a hall, and I'm afraid promises made I never kept at all. So every back street and alley I roam, I have a culture without a home. Those in authority have little regards for me. May I remind them sincerely, I could write a song to make government strong. I could write a song to bring governments down, right down. I could do it with real humor, or venom like a cobra, and all these things that I could do, and I will do them all for you. So all I'm asking in my land is more respect for the Calypsonian. That's all. Did I hear somebody say respect the Calypsonian? Think I heard somebody say respect the Calypsonian. But Calypsonian, we must respect ourselves. Respect the Calypsonian, as we would never get respect from anyone else. Respect the Calypsonian. We have to be careful with the things we do. Respect the Calypsonian. Remember that the whole world look up to you. Respect the Calypsonian. I want to remind you there's lots of ways to cope. Respect the Calypsonian. And there is no hope in those. Respect the Calypsonian. In my land. 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 In my land.
The song that we've heard so much from him for 1993, Give the Children Hope.
So we play for children every day, and we say that our youths are going astray. But what's our contribution to their stability, when we know that children relate everything they see? I am appalled that some adults and the things that we are doing. It seems as though we're giving our children lessons in discipline, when we should give our children someone to look up to. Hey, teach them something constructive they could do. I say, show them ways that they could cope. Teach them there's no hope in growth. Let's nurture and give our children some hope. Our children need it. Lie down, lie, lie, lie down, hey. Down, 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 lie. Hey, hey. Look here, our children were born perfect gems.
kill them. But tell me, where were our morals through the growing years? Have we done enough to dry the tears and allay the tears? Or have our actions just taught them the things that would bring us shame? Then why do we fun on our youth when we know damn well we are to blame? Give our children someone to look up to, like me and you. Teach them something constructive they could do. Remember, teach them education comes first. Without it there could be nothing worse. Let them know that illiteracy is a curse. Our children need it. Dun, 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 lie, 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 lie. We say these young people are a plastic problem, and we don't know what to do with them. And so we say they don't care about the things they do, but in their actions do we see reflections of me and you? And if we don't, let's start looking, cause maybe then we would see. We should now be prepared to face the harshest reality. If we didn't give our children someone to look up to, like me and you, teach them something constructive they could do. Remember, teach them every day, and let them know that crime don't pay. They've got to learn in life there must be a better way. Remember that I say, dun 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 dun, lie 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 lie. Listen here, we have our problems, but all's not lost. We could get back on and see course. But listen, we have to teach our children the things that they should do. We as adults, well, we have to be prepared to do them too. We cannot set double standards, and if we do, it's a shame. Then their failures are our problems, and we have ourselves to blame if we do not give our children someone to look up to, like me and you. Teach them something constructive they could do. And remember that I say, find some words for them to cope. Please teach them there's no hope in hope. Let's nurture and give our children some hope. Our children need it. Give our children someone to look up to. Teach them something constructive they could do. Well, every day let's say it loud. Be someone of whom we could be proud. Please stand firm but keep reaching for the clouds. Remember that I say.
Winston Peters, the Gypsy, with Give the Children Hope, and definitely a motivating song that the audience here is accustomed to.
Yes, it's also called simply the Hope Song. Quite a nice performance and a good rendition by contestant number 13, the Gypsy, Winston Peters. His next song, The Party Is Over. And one of the tunes that I tend to like. I like the double.
Somebody tell me, we in this country good party people. What I say? Party people. They tell me that we forever coming together, with one party or the other. So I tell them, yes, I know, but not long ago I noticed we can change. If the DJ we put there wouldn't play the songs we say, man, people in this party just get up so and break away. And if this song the DJ play, cause in this content I don't need tomorrow it's like party's over. Party's over, and if it continue to jam, but in the jam, the end result is more recession. Party's over, let them. Party's over, so bother to bed and strong. When you take your Christmas song, all is in vain. We want to party again. That's that. Johnny
want to party. Yeah. I could sing and shout, cause there is no doubt. I know we are party people. Party people. No bother to sell me so hard, to try and make me feel bad, because we are party people. Party people. Look, but no more party would not fool me into complacency. This time while we on the floor, man, we making sure that the DJ and the boys will rhyme what they make me and so that me and the melody cannot agree, cause it's leading to more vagrancy. Party's over. Party's over. And when the lyrics can't say why food price so high that poor people could hardly buy. Party's over. Tell them. Party's over. I don't bother to beg and song. When we take your speakers down, we can't take again. We don't want no party again. That's that. They say we mentality is complacency, because we are party people. Party people. I tell them that should never be, but then I'm forced to agree, because we are party people. Party people. I've seen while we rant and reel, and we fretting and we squeal, the DJ play the songs he feel, with no accountability given to we. And the whole country suffer badly for the party mentality. While the DJ and the boys raising the pay, workers must protest each day. Party's over. Tell them. Party's over. When healthcare in my country so terrible, nutritious and not killing poor people. Party's over. Good God. Party's over. I don't bother to beg and call. If we kick you out, we hard. There's too much of pain. We want no party again. That's what. And so we support them blindly, believe everything they tell we, because we are party people. But now we are matured and grown, and the facts have shown that the issue must come good. When you play your melody, it must mean something to we. Else you wait, bye-bye, you farewell, and your party could go to hell. When we children study hard, pass as a rule, but there's no place for them in school. That's that. When education seems to be a joke, your passes cannot get to work. Look, no bother to beg and ball. When we kick you out, we hard. Your music is pain. We won't go party again. And when utilities raising daily, but killing with insufficiency. They tell me the belly too big, I must get fit, I'm going to buy my partner, DJ Gypsy to do it. And when we can find the information, we stop what's going on with the garment part. We want to know, I hope the DJ seeing all the fuss, what's going on with Pagan Sass. Tell them, I pray for that to beg and ball. If we kick you out, we hard. We can't take again. We want to have Jheri. And when Tony here in front of me, jumping up like she's crazy. And when Tony shake me hand in that nice way, you believe everything I say. I don't bother to beg and ball. If we kick you out, we hard.
Contestant number 13, Winston Peters, the Gypsy. His two selections, Give the Children Hope and Hope Song.
Is it wrong information that we absorb from creation? Tell me now, because I want to know. or from the day God made man, did this great omnipotency, this wide world has to be just so. How all other races try so hard to unite, why the black and black man always in a fight? This foolishness been going on too long. This fragmentation is what keeping the black man down. We have to learn, I am black, my brother, and you're black as me. So why can't we think of ourselves equally? Let us put our thoughts way upon the shelf. And to hell with those who hate us, let us love ourselves. I mean, it's time we stick together. We have to learn every black and black man is a brother. Whoa, 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 yeah. Are we all too blind to see all the wrong things they did to we from since in the days of slavery? Ill-treated by the massa who changed our names and our culture, we were weak, so we couldn't do better. But now we could do better, and we should be strong. Instead of using all the right and correcting all the wrong, it breaks my heart today when I see like the black race in receivership of bankruptcy. It hurts me cause I am black, my brother, and you're black as me. So why can't we think of ourselves equally? Let us put our crazy thoughts way upon the shelf. To hell with those who exploit us, don't exploit ourselves. I mean, it's time we stick together. We have to learn every black and black man is a brother. Whoa, 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 They used to call us stupid, saying we must be divided, and I thought that we were thinking fast. And days for stupidity, ignorance, and hatred among ourselves had already passed. Instead, black children despise their education for that placing a heavy burden on the shoulder of the black man. Take a walk down in town any day and see, is that the way you feel the black man supposed to be? It hurt me cause I am black, my brother, and you're black as me. So why can't we think of ourselves equally? Let's reassess our position, recondition our mind. Cause where we have fallen, we are lagging far behind. We need redirection at any cost. Or as a people or a race, we've been doomed and lost. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yeah, oh. We celebrate emancipation, but why this grand celebration when we despise all that's black and great? There's no continuation of the greatness of the black man, yet we see the need to celebrate. We are in a stupor, a quagmire, nothing short of an abyss. All we do is boast of greatness blacks have done in the past. Modern day black man, look wrong and see, we are emancipated from our great black legacy. We have learned that I am black, my brother, and you're black as me. So when would we think of ourselves equally? Let us put our thoughts way upon the shelf. To hell with those who hate us as long as we love ourselves. I mean, it's time we think where we are from. Let Martin Luther dream come true and say, we shall overcome.
Yes, people. Let me hear you than that for Winston Peters. Gypsy.
Oh yeah.
powerful creative energy at work and associated with a negative mentality. I hear them say we have a carnival mentality. And it might be true, but if that is true, it don't bother me. Cause the things that we do for carnival, it is unsurpassed. Productivity at its highest, that's when we show we class. Our versatile creativity comes out for the world to see. Our people cultural soul motivate and captures the world. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on. Hey, man, is the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on. Hey, nobody could whine like we, nobody will shine like we, nobody could fret like we, no, not in the same degree. And even though they lay some claim, it would never be the same. We fretting all day, we fretting all night, then we working, okay, cause we moving, alright. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on and on and on. Play my yeah. From whence we came, it was not the same things we brought with we. It took blood and tears, sweat and prayers to shape this entity. Calypso, roti, pilau mixed with soca and chutney. Panparanka, lalu and doubles help shape identity. When it's moving along in they can't beat we, but after all it comes naturally. Our cultural expressions and flair now is being practiced everywhere. Why? It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of a culture, moving on. Yeah. Man, it's the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on. Nobody could whine like we, nobody could shine like we, nobody could fret like we, no, not in the same degree. And even though they try to lay some claim, it would never be the same. We fretting all day, we fretting all night, and we working, okay, cause we feeling alright. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on and on and on. Tell them, oh yeah, In some places they have to go to school to learn to shake their waist. But in this blessed land of ours, the smallest child is commonplace. When it's time to pray, nobody in the world could pray like we. Our churches, mandirs and mush-up bear our testimony of a way of life that only we know is our culture that have us so. Next time you talk about mentality, make sure you check carefully. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on. Yeah. Man, is the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on. Yes. And nobody could whine like we, nobody would ever shine like we, and nobody could fret like we, no, not in the same degree. And even though they try to lay some claim, it would never be the same. Watch we fretting all day, we fretting all night, we working, next day we feeling alright. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of their culture, moving on and on and on. Play mass, rhythm of a people, expression of their culture,
It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of the culture. Watch we Shango, Bongo, Limbo, Aiso, Bana, Paran, Soca. That's the rhythm of a people, expression of the culture. Carnival, expression of the Bacchanal. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of the culture. It's just the rhythm of a people, expression of the culture. That's the rhythm of a people, expression of the culture. Tango, limbo, expression of the culture. Bongo, rhythm of a people, limbo, expression of the culture.
You know that the footstep of spoiler is not an easy one to follow in. And no, I'm serious. And it was only about 3 days ago when they handed me 2 songs and said that you're supposed to sing this song that I realized how great this man really was. He's the greatest songwriter of all time. I mean of all time. He has the greatest imagination of any man living or dead. And in order for somebody as humble as myself to get into one of Spoiler's song, it take a great lot. I'm serious. As a matter of fact, I'm still trying to figure out whether I know this song good enough. Or I might have to edit this tape a lot because I really try. Hey, Frank, you used to play for Spoiler. Play for me just like you played for him. La la la. La la la. Do that again. Well, this one is class. They charge a magistrate for driving too fast. You mustn't doubt me. Well, this one is class. They charge a magistrate for driving too fast. But there's only one courthouse in the district. He's the only magistrate there to run it. If you see how the people flock up the place to see how the magistrate go try your own case. Himself tell himself you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself the policeman lying. Himself told himself don't shout, this ain't no sport. And he charged himself for contempt of court. He said, go ahead, let me hear what happened. So the policeman said, sir, if you see how this man could speed, and he pointing at the magistrate Johnny made. The magistrate asked him who he talking about. Is you him? I mean, the policeman shout out. The magistrate pull out a looking glass and ask himself, is it true? You were driving fast. Himself told himself you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself the policeman lying. Himself told himself don't laugh, this ain't no sport. And himself charged himself for contempt of court. That's the spoiler. Line up, line down, line up, line down, line down. Now Mr. Karut come up and he started to prosecute the magistrate, then call his lawyer to defend the defendant, who is your honor. And all this time the the magistrate serious, sometimes he laughing. What he said? Look, I have a great mind to take away your license book. Himself told himself you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself the policeman lying. Himself told himself no sport, this ain't no sport. And himself charged himself for contempt of court. And that's the spoiler. This thing really hard and nice, I like it. Where's the other verse? Well, I nearly drop when the man take out the pen and start to sum up. Yeah.
Start to study.
If he go to put his own self in custody,
well, I was wrong again because
he took out the mirror. The man tell himself to pay $20. He started to cry, turn around and say, give me a chance, I want a little time to pay. Himself told himself, you are charged for speeding. Himself told himself, the policeman lying. Himself told himself, alright, I would be kind and give himself 5 years to pay the fine. Hey, listen. I know somehow now all you might find me wrong. They really asked me to sing more than one song. I told her wrong and I told Alvin flat. More than one spoiler song, I can't do that. I tell Alvin, boy, you're wrong, and you're making fun. As you could see, I can't even remember one. Himself tell himself like the Gypsy crazy. To sing more than one spoiler song, all you not me. Before all you get vexed, and all you get in a rage, let other people come. I gone out to stage.
One more time, Sir Peter.
Please leave me alone, cause I'm sure all you know these songs, them is not my own. Excuse me please, I have no regret, and I wouldn't feel shame if Gypsy forget. Oh no, I never meet this spoiler in the flesh, but somebody tell me that the man was real fresh. And what I'm going to say might make you get blue. When he drink his rum and get drunk, he used to forget. The spoiler was crazy, imagination more than anybody. So himself tell himself a gun, let we have we fun, and as we must say, the show must go on.
The Lord Kitchener. And I remember when I used to take a page out of his book when I was a young fella, in order to put some of the best double meaning song together. And this is one of the songs that I used in those days in order to put the next song that I'm going to sing for you together. Let me do this one for you, and let me show you. This is for them young Calypsonians nowadays. When they had to put a song together with a double meaning, they would understand exactly how to do it. Fellas, ba-da-da-da-da, 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 la-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. I am not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. No, I'm not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. But Dorothy is begging for trouble. She insists I give her the needle. I say, is one thing I want you know. Don't blame me for where the needle go. I push it in, she pull it out, I put it back. She start to shout, Dr. Keach, it's terrible. I can't stand the size of your needle. You hear how them fellas used to write song long time? She lay down in such a position, it was difficult to give this injection. She keep grabbing onto the needle, making me so uncomfortable. I say, darling, why can't you be easy? I would be done very shortly. She said, Dr. Kitch, I want you see, is the size of your needle frightening me. I push it in, she pull it out, I push it back, whap, she start to show.
Dr. Kitch, it's terrible. I can't stand the size of the needle.
I hope you have enjoyed the trip. Remember to subscribe to keep the cultural revolution alive. According to Stalin, stand up for something or you will die for nothing. I'm Lady V. Take care of yourselves and each other, and thank you for watching.
Nowadays when them fellas want to tell you about something like that, oh gosh, you gotta hear what they're gonna say. But anyway, that's the way the masters taught you to write it. So because of songs like that, I put a song like this together. A song that's an all-time favorite, and I must do it. Let me do it, guys.